Hello again, YouTube. I am back with one of my favorite games. These are called Musu games. I love Musu games. I just like Japanese play styles. Because once the consoles came out and they realized they didn't have to rip us off, they didn't rip one another off. Can I trade you one of these for a full when you're done with that? It is a Muromachi period of Japan's history. The year is 1467. Internal power struggle over the succession of the Ashikaga shogunate devolves into the Onin War. The strife spreads from the capital to the countryside, quickly engulfing all of Japan. Thus begins the Sengoku era. 10 years of battle have left the shogunate in disarray. Those with the power to do so freely overthrow their own lords, and upheaval sweeps through the land. The battles waged by seasoned warriors wreak havoc on the lives of innocent peasants, creating countless tragedies that would remain absent from the history books. Then, after the passage of several decades, victors begin to emerge from the chaos, each seeking to seize unlimited power for themselves. Individually, they resolve to march on the current capital, Kyoto, to send out a message that would reverberate throughout Japan. Who will emerge triumphant from this period of warring states? Who will usher in a new era? All right, we're just going to jump right in. I used to play this franchise in high school too. Lord Nobunaga, are you sure about this? Can I fix... Ah, they arrived. We will take that. That's quite a few of them. That's why they've left their guard down. They don't think we'd have the gall to strike them. I see. Unless we take a risk like this, we'll simply be overwhelmed by the chaos. Mataza, do you think we will lose? Don't say that. Don't ask me that. You know I believe in you. Let's go! Tiny Toe! The year is Tenbun 1546. Following the collapse of the former government, Owari has been engulfed by a relentless power struggle. It was under these circumstances that a young man named Nobunaga Oda came of age. Nobunaga, brimming with curiosity and prone to recklessness, spent his days playing with his childhood friend Toishie Maeda, also named as Mataza. Nobunaga, I think is how he pronounced it. Nobunaga is how he says it. Nobunaga's outrageous behavior persisted even after succeeding his father. Yada yada. Who cares, really? Around this time, the Grand Daimyo of Suruga, Yoshimoto Imagawa, sent soldiers to capture Ieyasu Tokugawa, the minor daimyo of Mikawa. While others stood idly by as Yoshimoto, the man thought to be closest to the throne, moved as he pleased, It would be Nobunaga alone who dared challenge him. Racing from his castle with only a small army in tow, Nobunaga mounted a raid on the Imagawa army to take Ieyasu for himself. Ieyasu is hard to say. Ieyasu is 3 vowels. Imagawa Kushu. For each scenario, you will select a playable character. At the beginning, you can only play as Nobunaga. That's what Japanese sounds like to me. I know. That's racist! This is a nice, relaxy type. This is like my cozy game. I need to get Monster Hunter World too. Rach would be upset with me if I didn't try. Since I bought it on my Surface, Sharon. Fuck you. He uses what is known as a sword. Yep. He wields what is known as a sword. And then I can say no going. I will kill you dead now. You are my enemy and you're dead. What are those called? Those are called Konnichiwa. No, they're not. Shioka toko toko toko. First blood. Good. Keep the momentum up. Oh, I cannot see the mini-map. Fixing that if I can real quickly, yo. Hey, yeah, hey. Let's put that there so I don't interrupt my gameplay. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. What if I jump and smack it as max? What are those called? They're Nodachi. Ha ha ha. His sword is known as a Nodachi. The ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. I don't need your rice cakes. I don't know what that said. If the circle gauge, the Musu gauge is full, press circle. How about this? Rig-a-dig-a-douche. Kukari said, oh no, that sucks for you. Ha ha. Goodbye, motherfucker. Jumping, slashing, stabbing, kicking, punching, now you are dead, man. Ha ha ha. You dare mess with me? I am Nobunaga. I will whoop your ass. Ouch. I can't believe I let that foolish bastard get me. My insides are all on the outside now. They are. Swing! Fuck you, boys. Don't you wish you could do that? This guy needs to die now. Feudal Lord, strong bad. Maybe. What up, Mr. S? So I own Dark Souls now. All the more reason for you to just fuck off from this channel forever. Talking shago. Riki tiki tabby. Okay, the fucking chitter chatter in the wrong language is frankly fucking annoying. I'm just gonna sit here making nonsense noise for a while. Okay, I can't fix it. Oh. Take me back to the title screen. Holy shit. I have to be able to fix that. Come on, Koei Tecmo. You're better than that shit. What have I done? Deeply angered myself. That's what. Oh no. I can't change their volumes or their voices from the Japanese. Okay, they're deeply annoying. They have to be turned off. Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna bet. I'm gonna bet on me being wrong about that. Okay. Sorry. I usually play games with the sound off. We've already watched this. So I might be the only person that finds that deeply disturbingly annoying. Okay. I'll turn it back. There's the manuals. Okay. Begin battle. Moving on. Sorry. Fuck you! Yep, that is super fucking racist. But I suffer from echolalia, so it's gonna keep happening. Sound like I'm taking the worst shit. These noises are words, I know that. But they just sound like silly fucking noises to me. If only I started the language in German. Yeah, so it's just angry yelling the whole time. Many people would think I was insane. If I did it in Spanish, there'd just be loose electrical wires laying everywhere. Where is the guy? There he is. Defeat Tadakatsu Honda. Oh, Tadakatsu Honda was my favorite character in the first of these. Samurai Warriors, the first. And also Samurai Warriors Extreme on the PlayStation 2, baby. Those were badass games. Hey, Tadakatsu Honda. Is that you? No. You look dumb in this game. You look younger. They made you look old in the first one. Hello, Sena. You're remarkably attractive. Why are you that way? Why are you wearing so much makeup, for example? What's that about? Tadakatsu Honda with the sweet fucking glaive. Look at that fucking thing. It's kick ass. I want you as mine. I have goals, and one of them is to own Tadakatsu Honda sexually, but also as a playable character. One of my goals frankly is possible. Oh no, bitch! Whoever scrolled in when I said that left. That's funny. I can't believe I let him get me. I know, you're right, Mr. S. I shouldn't say those things, but it's also funny. Shuduk Shimbum! Bringy dingy doogie 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 ouch. Hoi So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get good at your stupid game. And I'm gonna bitch about it the whole time. Never gonna like it, and I'm always going to compare it to other games. Because it's just Dragon Quest. Even the first boss you fight is a Dragon Quest boss. Or Chrono Trigger, however you want to think about it. But Chrono Trigger had a party, and Dragon Quest was one player. Just you against the world. But you had a goal. There's no goal in Dark Souls. This won't stop giving me goals. And Mario was two-player, but it was turn-based. Sure. I meant you only had one person in your party. Mario could be played two-player. Yeah, you just couldn't play at the same time. You were playing competitively. Because they call those style of games, they call them athletic games. And so the idea was to compete in Japan. I find that fascinating. The idea was to get to like Mario level maker, good speed run and all that. That was the original conception of the genre. I think that's pretty neat. I love that I can aerial counter. From level 4 or whatever level I am. Super level. Oh yeah, I got a new weapon. That was the coolest shit. I thought it was so fun to do this. And here's the thing. So I've been talking about Drakengard. Also, if you ever get around to it, you should just play Drakengard, dude. You should just download an emulator and play Drakengard. Eventually I'll get around to it for the channel. But not anytime soon. Not while I still have access to games I have paid for, and the PlayStation has such a massive library of free games. I'm not going to download an emulator for a title that I know they're not going to support or make available because they just have no plans to. But Yoko Taro and Nier began as Drakengard, which was a Musu style game like this, set in a dark fantasy world, and Dark Souls wants desperately to be Drakengard. But it's, you know, self-conscious and aware that it's not Yoko Taro. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That doesn't dodge roll. Yeah, now who's the great fool? Is it you? You're dead. Oh, well, you're retreating. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just marching my way through these dudes like it doesn't even matter. Oh, a chick! A chick needs to feel my blade. Oh, God. That could have gone badly for me, but it didn't, because I'm a winner. How rude. I'll get you for this. I guess I've learned to just ignore their voices by talking about other things. Swing. And I used to be a 20-year-old man, and that 20-year-old man was an extremely harshly judgmental critic. See, I like this stuff. It's arcadey, it's grindy. At higher difficulties, it gets very difficult. It will beat you. It will force a death. It will force a start over. Damn it, I hit the wrong button, but it worked out. Having taken Ieyasu Tokugawa from the Imagawa forces, Nobunaga decided to let Ieyasu keep Ieyasu as a hostage. Ieyasu, I've heard word that the head of the Imagawa clan in Tsuruga, Yoshimoto, is planning to advance on Kyoto and supplant the shogun. Yes, it's impossible to be certain, but I'm afraid such a rumor has also reached my ears. In that case, all I must do is defeat Yoshimoto, and then the whole land will be mine to rule. In the whole world? That's not what he said. Settle down. I simply refuse to sit here and wait for this world to destroy itself. Ieyasu, will you fight alongside me to put an end to the chaos? I would do anything to see this land finally at peace, but I wonder if I could really be of any help. If you are prepared to fight at my side, then you no longer need think of yourself as my hostage. Rather, consider me your brother. Wow, thank you. I swear I'll make myself useful to you, Lord Nobunaga. No, brother. I'm stronger. You friend now. Uh-huh. Samurai logic. I've just about had it up to here with Lord Nobunaga's reckless valor. I wish he'd consider for a moment all the trouble he puts his retainers through. Don't say that. My brother may seem reckless, but that's only because he knows the odds are in his favor. Ha! We're lucky we can always count on you knowing exactly what your brother's thinking, Nobuyuki. Soshie, how many times have I told you that you must address him as Lord Nobuyuki? No, Lord Nobuyuki. We may have known each other since we were children, but I can't allow you to drop the necessary formalities. That dude summoned fire by being mad. Agreed. I'm bored with this. I'm gonna stop. Trying to eat. You guys look like JRPG characters. S rank. Fuck yeah. Because they made an arcade action JRPG out of this game. And also loot crates. They added loot crates. Because why not? We might only play this for an hour as well. Loot crates are stimulating. We're gonna just get out of this. I don't care why we're doing this. I appreciate the amount of this that you told. Nobunaga's Revenge is a video game. Begin. Why can't I? I have to do the equipment tutorial. I can't see it. Oh, I don't have ultimate skills attached or equipped. I see. How about Helm Splitter? And that's probably good enough for me. Recuperation on circle and X is gonna be pride. Fuck it. My weapon. Oh, look at that. Not upgradable. This one has 2 upgrades, I'm guessing. Oh, look at that. Vitality and Rampage. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. RPG bullshit. Let's go. Noda Obunaga says smack you with a great big fucking sword. And that sword is called a Nodachi. Wiggle, wiggle, I love you. Bam. I'm not talking about you. I understand that some people like things because they just like things. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people who have no jobs. Who give me shit about things. Who waste my time. Don't make up for it with money. Fuck you. And this is how I relax. Hermits. I am a hermit. But Rach said she couldn't sleep at night if I didn't have a bed. That it made her bed feel hard and cold. Or whatever the opposite of comfortable for her would be, because I think she wants her bed to be hard and cold. I think she made a deal with the devil, and it made her very... That's a guy. What am I doing? While pressing R1, press square. Helm Splitter, motherfucker. That was cool. How about this? That sucks for you. Central Garrison is mine, motherfuckers. Every bed you turn into a non-Newtonian fluid. So while you're lying in it, it's comfortable, but then you get up from it and it discorporates into a puddle. There are AI videos about that. I don't even know why there is a jump button. Who's made a deal with the devil? Huh? Rachel. You. This guy is Mr. S, the guy with the purple, and he comes up to me and he says, I also have an Odachi, and Dark Souls is excellent. Not liking it is foolishness. To which I'm saying, I'm talking about you. You have a cool purple jacket. Your jacket is a shade of... I didn't see that word. That word is cut off. I see the word B, or the letter B. Sorry, Mr. S. But Dark Souls is garbage. You can like garbage, but you are the one hate playing it, even though you say you like it. Don't want anyone to know. There's no way to like that crap. Thank you. Hey, you mean Saturday morning? I rarely watch cartoons. My side were spent on Fantasy 6. We weren't allowed to watch TV. So when I could see it, I enjoyed Jerry. Hey Arnold, if I could ever catch it, but I liked like Dexter's Lab, but that was an after-school cartoon for me. Yeah, I don't have a single memory of watching a Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah, what is your favorite cartoon? The subject may have come up earlier. The first seasons of SpongeBob? I liked Johnny Bravo a lot, but Johnny Bravo wasn't a Saturday morning. That was a cartoon. That was after school for me. G.I. Joe was cool. G.I. Joe was a before school cartoon for me when I ever got to catch it. Never saw Transformers. We weren't allowed to watch. I wasn't allowed to do anything G.I. Joe's or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because my mother thought it was going to make me a Satanist. Yeah, my mother was young. Okay, I can remember. I really liked. I can remember the Gummy Bears. That wasn't a Saturday morning cartoon, but I liked Gummy Bears a lot. And Winnie the Pooh. We had all the Winnie the Pooh, the Adventures of Winnie the Pooh VHS. Actually, Rach, do you have Disney Plus? I
have all the streamings.
Of course you do. Bougie. I might like to watch some Disney before I go to bed. There might be something I'd like to watch tonight, actually. How do I do that?
In there?
Is it media?
Okay. When I go to bed tonight, I'll leave Disney running.
What?
When I go to bed tonight, I'll leave Disney running.
And the remote where I can reach it?
Yep.
Okay. Clint Eastwood? Yeah, my dad liked Clint Eastwood, but the only one we ever watched was Heartbreak Ridge. I genuinely don't care about the story. I just like how fluid and reactive the combat is. And so this is probably the way this is going to go. Play an hour or at least as much Dark Souls as I can stomach every day, and then come in and play a good game after that. Cleanse my mouth. How do I run again? Oh, I have a horse now, somehow. Yep, being on horseback was, yeah. Jeez. That's a lot of dudes. I love it. Look at how many dudes, Rach.
You can do the same exact thing in Red Dead Redemption that you were ripping on.
What?
Run around the horse and run people over.
Yeah, it's not about being on the horse and ripping people over. Red Dead Redemption story is bad and bad for you. The people in it are all bad. All of the side quests are people being bad people for your amusement. It is bad for you. The entire argument that I was making, if you would listen to the words I'm stringing together instead of the words I'm saying.
Got it. I also said that I did not play the story. I just ran around.
Just now.
I said I just ran around in the open world and I thought it was shit.
Just now you said that.
No, I said it when I went to get the camera. And you were telling me that it was still shit.
It is bad.
And that it's a beautiful game.
It is fine, it's beautiful. Style over substance. Sure, it has a superficial veneer of photorealism. That's what their money bought. That's what they spent their money on, was a photoreal veneer of a superficial photorealistic veneer wherein you can ride a horse and fish. Fucking great. Enjoy your boredom simulator. When you play it, you're going to be doing evil. Have fun going to hell. Hell is the life we live. We idolize and worship and pattern our lives after evil people. It is only a wonder when evil comes to our lives. This is a core theme of my channel, Rach. Acting like this is the first time you've ever heard me say that is upsetting. It remains true for me whether it's your sacred cow or Tammy's. It's still a sacred cow that is evil and bad for you. Like, I'm still the same guy. The tent doesn't change that I'm still that guy.
Well, where's the guy that was telling people to not rip on 76 just because they don't like the game?
I'm not ripping on it. I'm not just bringing it up out of nowhere when you're saying that you like it to say, it sucks. That isn't what just happened.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What happened is that I made a video, Let's Playing Dark Souls, to make a point, and you brought up Red Dead Redemption as an example of something that I was saying was not good in Dark Souls, and you defended it with Red Dead Redemption. So I'm not just going to be like, okay, yeah, you get your sacred cow, and the point is that we don't get sacred cows. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's bad for you, it remains bad for you. You're allowed to like your cigarettes. Like your fucking cigarettes. It's still bad for you, and pretending like it's not bad for you because it's pretty is superficial, shallow, and a hellish life to live.
This is true.
Every one of you. I've been talking about it all day. And you guys keep backing me into this. It's not negative criticism. I'm being honest. I'm not taking anything away. Negative criticism takes away. Positive criticism builds up. I'm not being negative. I'm being honest.
You all said about Red Dead is that it was a beautiful game.
And all I said is that is a superficial reason to play a game, and that the story is bad. Objectively bad.
You're absolutely right about that. Because, I mean, I have never really played the story.
The people in the story are bad people. And that is a reason to object in its own right. You mean to say criticism. One can be constructive in one's criticism. Just because I have said that the development team of the Bandai Namco fucking developers of Dark Souls, yeah, Bandai Namco developers of Dark Souls, just because I have said that they need to be bludgeoned about the head and shoulders until they are fucking dead, doesn't mean that you need to be bludgeoned about the head and shoulders until you're fucking dead, because you paid their payroll. You get a pass. You are a fucking idiot. You didn't make the fucking game. But the developers do not get a fucking pass. And I'm allowed to be mad at you that the things that I like don't exist anymore because the developers are all chasing the money that Dark Souls got for being hot trash. It was hot trash and it was panned. It was hate played all over the internet. Let's make fun of this hot garbage, and then you fucking idiots got addicted to it. And you call it some kind of sadomasochism kink bullshit to get past the fact that you actually don't fucking like it at all, because you don't play the other games in the genre. And I'm allowed to be annoyed about that. Because Final Fantasy is bad because of other people. Not because of me, not because of anything I did wrong, and I'm allowed to be mad about that. The last 20 years have been a fucking hell ride, and I'm allowed to be mad about that. I don't have to pretend that I have nostalgia for shit that I don't have nostalgia for. I'm allowed that. I get tired of defending that I don't have to like the shit that everybody else likes when I object to it artistically. The Dark Souls remaster still handles like a fucking trackball. You still punch the walls. That's unacceptable.
Not a pretty game.
That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Jank is cute in a fucking B or indie developer. Megabonk is cute because one guy made that in his garage. Dark Souls was made by Bandai Namco. They publish fucking Dragon Ball Z. Fuck off. They've ruined everything they've touched for 30 years. And now you're going to tell me they've got this sacred cash cow? Eat my ass. It's just...
Dark Souls is super popular?
Yes, Dark Souls is the most popular fucking game that isn't fucking Modern Warfare. It is the most sacred cow on the internet because people say that it is why video games kill you again. Because there was a very real period between Crash Bandicoot 3 and Dark Souls / The Last of Us. Even the first Last of Us won't kill you. It's very reticent to kill you. Where games refuse to kill you because of the Uncharted series. Even Doom is reticent to let me die. Doom Dark Ages, it's reticent to let me die. Killing you means that you're not playing the game anymore.
That's fun to watch.
It is fun. It's fun to play. Being in the gameplay loop is funny. Is fun. Not restarting the gameplay loop every 3 fucking minutes because of capricious game design is actually fun. Lo and behold, video games were supposed to be fun.
They are. I agree with that.
And fine, if you have fun punishing yourself with janky bullshit that doesn't work, never works, and looked bad, and is derivative of actually good games by actually good developers that you've never heard of, I'm allowed to resent you for that. Because you're going to resent me for sharing my opinion. So if one of us is going to seethe in quiet resentment, it's going to be not me anymore. I did that for 30 fucking years of my life, and I'm finished. There's no reason Dark Souls couldn't have been like this. This kind of game was on the PlayStation 2. There's no reason that you have to fight one monster at a fucking time besides game balance issues because they didn't playtest their shit. Balance issues aren't my fucking problem. If your game's not balanced, it's not my fucking problem.
I think Monster Hunter, you only fight one monster at a time.
That's a different thing. Monster Hunter was an established franchise.
Yeah. I never played the other ones, just World.
When Demon Soul arrived, it was not an established franchise. It was a new IP by a Bandai Namco-owned brand that already made excellent mech games. They know how to make an excellent game.
It is very grindy.
It's supposed to be grindy. Those are train games. Those were always designed to be grindy. People play them on their commute in Japan for the grind. So they can just tune out in the exact way that I am tuning out to this. Because the win-loss condition doesn't fucking matter. Because the story progresses when you win. Nothing fucking happens when you win. Dark Souls is pointless cruelty. It's pointless. It is designed to be pointless. The developers wanted it to be pointless. The story is pointless. The world is pointless. The bosses are pointless. It's supposed to be an examination of futility and nihilism, but instead they chose pointlessness. Japan does shit like this. Japanese artists do shit like this. They will paint with one color palette, and Americans don't know it's bad. Because you can't account for taste. And you can't account for hate plays. You can't account for every single live streamer for a decade making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a day playing Dark Souls for the amusement of people who were either very good at it or for people who refused. That was an entire genre of YouTube bullshit. And I'm allowed to be pissed off about it. That the only way I can get strangers to come into my shit is to watch me struggle at a fucking hate game. At a game that nobody played for any reason besides to hate on it. And then you turn your fucking stupid parasocial bullshit. And understand, Mr. S, I'm not talking about you. But if you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you too. You turn that stupid parasocial bullshit where you fall in love with everything that you engage with and you want to fuck it to the fucking sadomasochism of that game where you go, oh, it hurts me so good, now I got a goon. Fuck off. And before you start at me that, oh, that's not real, it was just people joking around, fuck you, it was real. There were whole subreddits dedicated to people doing both things. The last 10 years. The last 20 years.
I must have missed all that.
Are you male, white, and in college? Were you ever?
I never see anybody play Dark Souls until today.
Are you male, or white, or a college student?
No.
Then you didn't have any reason to fit in with the white male college students of the last 20 years. Your dude wasn't playing them because your dude wasn't a white male college student.
No.
Black people don't play European medieval fantasy bullshit. Your boyfriend wasn't black. My point is, non-whites don't play that shit. That was an obvious and facile Dark Souls is an obvious and facile cash grab from a Japanese studio that forgot how to publish Dragon Ball Z. Bandai Namco ruined Dragon Ball Z with Dragon Ball GT, and they went, fuck it, publish Dark Souls. And you idiots bought it. Hand over fist. Even though every review said this is hot trash, hot garbage, and it needs to disappear as soon as possible. Go look at the old reviews. I used to spend all of my time plugged in on that shit because I only had a handful of dollars, and GameStop employees fucking lie. Why do you think I'm so sensitive to all these YouTube channels that fucking lie? Not all of us have thousands of dollars just sitting around to be spent on a title, and so when we buy something we don't like Dark Souls or Skyrim, and we go, oh shit, this was bad, that's 60 of my dollars gone. That might have taken me 4 months to save up. Just 4 months of my life fucking gone. And so John Maynard Keynes can eat my whole ass. Saving up money is 100% not future happiness. Saving up money itself is absolutely not a guarantor of future happiness. Money is almost certainly a guarantor of future disappointment. That's why you only play the one franchise. That's why everybody only plays one thing. Because everything else just represents disappointment. That's why Metallica fans only listen to Metallica. That's why hip-hop fans don't listen to literally anything else. Because if you listen to something else, if you broaden your horizons, you might look back and negatively criticize the things that you've spent your time doing. I'm not lucky. I was deliberate. When I go back and I revisit things from my childhood, there's absolutely no fucking nostalgia. Nostalgia is that this sucks, but I liked it, so I'm going to continue liking it. There's absolutely none of that. There's satisfaction and a certain kind of gratification that, yeah, I was a discerning fucking buyer. Even at 9 years old, I could tell what was going to be good and what was going to be bad. It's like Drakengard, Shadow Hearts, Covenant. The games that I was playing while you guys were playing Devil May Cry 2 and Jak and Daxter and other cartoon garbage. It just holds up so much better, and frankly, it's informed my life. The person that I am was informed by the experience that I had grinding my way through the end of Drakengard. Nothing Dark Souls could even try, nothing Elden Ring could try to do is as dark and depressing and horrible as Drakengard. Nothing is as grim-dark as that game. Nothing will go there ever again because the people who've played it are begging it by the end to stop going there. So Dark Souls isn't going to have some side quest that I go, oh, that was my most impactful horror story ever. I'm never going to come across an inversion of an Arthurian romance that touches me. They haven't read as many as I have. They can't write their story as well as I can. And fuck you, I'm allowed to be mad at that. You won't read my shit. I'm allowed to be mad about it. And I'm gonna be. And you can click away. And you cannot click in. But I'm allowed to be fucking mad about it. That's why, Rach. Because I'm fucking mad about it. Because I'm fucking mad about it. I'm so fucking sick to fucking death of people walking into my fucking live streams and asking me if I've played games I recently beat and Dark Souls. Fuck you. Go to my catalog. I'm fucking sick of it. I did not get out of homelessness because of you guys. Mr. S accepted. He is the only one of you that I am not referring to directly. Leave. I don't care. You don't watch my shit. You argue with me until I am screaming mad because that is the only thing you are here for. I suffer from intermittent explosivity disorder. You make me want to give up on being alive and you call it being relatable. Fuck off. Actually leave with your scroll away bullshit. Just go and stay gone. You're not in the comments of my stuff. You're not helping me grow. You're just being selfish. And I am allowed to feel this way. Because you're not emotionally fucking mature enough to validate my feelings before I blow up about them. You're not emotionally mature enough to try to help me through, even emotionally, what I am clearly struggling with. You'll just sit there in silence and scroll away because I'm not talking directly to you about something that doesn't have the fuck anything at all to do with what I'm trying to do right now. Selfish. You don't bring life-changing money to my life. Mr. S and Rach bring life-changing money to my life. If Mr. S wants to ask me what my favorite shape of banana is, I'll answer his stupid fucking question that I could not give less of a fuck to think about. And I'll do my best to give a fuck. The rest of you, grow up. Grow up. You're fucking nobody to me. I do my best to create a community where you can be somebody to one another. But you're nobody to me. You walk into Walmart and you think you're somebody to them? You're nobody. You're just a customer. You're just a buyer. And you're probably not even that. You're probably just a looky-loo who's going to try to cause a problem with either the automated cash out, which would be my Patreon, or the person at the register, which would be the live chat, so you can get something for free. In this case, the free thrill of having got under the skin of somebody with extremely thin skin. Good job. You did the easiest thing possible. You made a crazy guy yell. I hate this job. I hate having my face on the camera. I want to sit behind a microphone and talk about religion and myth and stories, and I want to read ancient literature, and you don't care. And you make up for it with, I'm your friend. I don't care. And this isn't the first time you've heard me say this in the last calendar year. And so other people get to play video games and say, hey, this is what's actually good. And so I'm doing that. And I'm using the metric of, I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about everything I say. So yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I glance at a video game and say garbage. When I look at a game and say maybe, it's almost always a generationally great game. Almost always. And when I'm not generationally great. It's almost always a hidden gem. And then when I want a game, when I obsess about needing a game, it's always great. I have never disappointed myself, and I suffer from buyer's remorse faster than anybody on the planet. Because I do my research, I think about it, I plan it out. I don't just buy it because some fucking dickhead on the internet said that my dick was smaller than his because I hadn't beat some boss. Fuck off. I don't care. I have seen a woman naked in the same room as her, and she didn't cover herself up. That is the higher difficulty achievement. I got 2 of them to live under the same roof with me. That is the higher quality achievement. Higher difficulty for sure. Some video game doesn't fucking prove anything about my masculinity. But if you fucking assholes are impressed by my perspicacity, then fine. Let's beat Dark Souls with the fucking most useless class in video games. A thief and a D&D 2.0 rule set. I don't even get a higher chance to dodge. I don't get better crit damage. I don't even see more treasures more frequently. Higher percent to drop. I just die faster and do less damage. Let's put the hardest game in anybody's memory in fucking hard mode and put a great big fucking middle finger in your stupid face. All you have to do to grind a Dragon Quest game is, or all you have to do to beat a Dragon Quest game is grind until you're more powerful than the first stage, and then you're done. Fine, let's just go grind until we're one-shotting everything. If it will let me do that, then maybe it's an F- instead of an F-. But if it won't let me do that, it's an F-. I hate that shit. I'm fucking tired of having 2,000 followers and 4 live watchers. I'm fucking sick of these people who claim to be subs, who claim to be my friend, who can't even bother themselves to protect me from trolls so that there's a fucking chat moving while I'm sitting in the house of a strange fucking woman. The utter lack of empathy is just so disappointing. The utter lack of concern. And then the rank lie that is made by my watch hours. So that's this one. Now I'm going to play something to calm myself down.